the Harry Potter remix song?
Well. If it ain't that contest hosting host, the contest hostingest host that ever did be.
Let's go. Let's get some more people in here. I know it's a Saturday night. We might have to switch this time.
Contestoshi, I have a challenge for you.
Oh, not yet. Not yet.
Night, we and our guests
30 more seconds of Harry Potter remixes
for a night
before anyone is allowed to do anything.
As representatives of the host school, I expect each and every one of
Send me
you
a tag, let's go.
And I mean this literally because the universe is first and foremost.
You got Ben in here, I see you down there. Active on the TikTok. Legend. It's Lonnie, let's go. I did a little box down there. Anyone can request to speak. Come on up if you're feeling so inclined. Welcome, Contestoshi's Contest Extravaganza. It sounds so crazy. It's not that crazy, guys. It's not. We do a few contests here and there. We have some fun. We do a lot of dance music. Honk, were you even ready for that when you first came here?
I was very, very surprised by the beautiful symphony that I heard and was greeted with.
I really love that song, and it's been played on this space before. So when trying to choose an opener, I was like, it's fall, it's Halloween. Like, what's going on here? It was definitely Harry Potter dance remix. Anyone can enjoy that tune themselves. Why are we even here? We're here to have fun. We're here to highlight Nounish communities. We're here because TNS Soapbox is freaking awesome and allows other Nounish groups to hold spaces on the TNS account. So shout out to Ben Body, who I believe is on the main account tonight. Is that correct?
Yo. Yes, it is.
Hey.
How
How's it
are
going
things
out
on
there?
that side of the world today?
Well, it's good. Good day. Sunny day. Looks awesome out there. It's kind of a beautiful time of year. Spring weather kicking in. And, you can wear pants, you can wear shorts, you can wear jumpers, you can wear shirts, whatever you want, and it works.
I forgot we're like on the exact opposite of seasons, but it's kind of the same vibe right now. Like we're going into fall, but it's still like it was really warm today, but super breezy. So freaking perfect. But things aren't turning green. They're turning brown and red and orange and stuff too. So
nice. And you're in a good spot of the world for that. It's a really beautiful section of America.
Absolutely. So I would love to, since we highlight Nounish communities, if anyone wants to come up and speak, Honk, I know you're up here. Hey, Zarks, how are you? Anyone in the audience can come speak and share a Nounish project that they have going on right now, maybe. If you have like a tweet that you have pinned or anything going on, feel free to come up here. I'd love to hear about it. I will be giving out a contest at the very end for retweeting the room. That's the 0.069 ETH contest that you guys are so used to from all the retweet contests. So just go ahead and do that. Super easy. You can do it at the button below. You do have to be in the room to get that contest though, but not for this next one. I've pinned this one to the top. I saw this tweet from Noun22 the other day and died. I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. All tattoos, Noun's tattoos will be reimbursed by the DAO. No exceptions. I encourage everyone to try and Sybil attack the DAO by tattooing their entire body and the bodies of their loved ones. I thought that was hilarious. And
the crazy thing is he seemed to have capped it. Last time I spoke to him about it, he was capping it at like a few grand. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I mean, I can get something decent. But if we're talking like bodysuits, like I got the people, I got the time, and I got the pain tolerance.
Yeah,
just don't have the 150K to cover an entire body in noggles.
That's insane. I wonder what you could do. I think it was going to be like an ETH. So if your tattoo was like an ETH. So I have been dying thinking of all of the really, I was trying to think of okay, what would be a cool Noun tattoo? And I was just thinking of just the worst ones ever. So I wanted to see the funniest ones. I wanted to see what you guys thought would be the funniest ones. So you don't have to be in the room to win this one. We'll pick this one
I want to
later.
get some noggles on my eyelids.
Oh
So
my
when I'm
god,
asleep, there's little
no.
noggles on there.
That is the stuff of absolute nightmares.
Yeah, they
I,
look crazy.
I don't know if that's what you could do. I totally forgot that I didn't have my freaking soundboard up here. I'm gonna have to like borrow Woody's. And share mine with you guys too. But I don't have my wild and crazy like ice cream truck sounds today too. But go ahead, submit your entries to that contest. It is so funny. I initially wanted you guys to submit it on Noun 22's actual tweet, but maybe I wasn't clear about that. But that would be a hilarious place to go actually submit it, like on his tweet, and just like blow his notifs up tonight with all your crazy tattoo ideas.
Love it. And that closes tonight? It ends tonight or when?
Yeah, we can leave it open for a little bit. I noticed like after the spaces, that's when people usually start seeing all the tweets and stuff too. So we'll leave it open and we'll like announce a winner maybe tomorrow or at the end of the night tonight.
Right.
What is going on? Nobody in the audience wants to share about their nounish projects. How is this even
Oh, I
possible?
will.
Nice. Okay, and then we also just got a request from Symbiotech. Okay, Zargs, I would love to hear what you have going on right now.
Cool. Well, most of you know that I've been doing a soapbox also called International Nouns, or International Nation Nouns, as some people like to call it, which is fine. So it's Brazil, Nouns Week in Brazil, and JP has kicked off a Brazilian head contest. So he
Oh,
wants you to
cool.
find stuff from the Brazilian culture and create a noun head for it.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's pinned on the International Nouns profile, so you can find it. It should be really
Okay,
great.
can you pin it to the top here?
Don't think I can. I don't know.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
on. Let's see if we can get that up there in the meantime. And then also, while you try to find that, it's super easy. If you just find the tweet, just hit the share button and click share with the space. It's like at the very top. While we wait for that, Zargs, and I love international nouns. It is totally connecting all of the like international communities within nouns. I think it's super special actually. And
That
like a
has been
ton of
so
people, yeah, people have like connected with each other who didn't even know that they were like on the same side of the world together. So I'm just
yeah.
super supportive of that always and think it's super cool. And that includes a lot of people in our audience. So thank you so, so much, Sargs. Symbiotech, what do you got going on?
I'm working on a couple of things, but I thought I would share with everyone the dot noggles because the end of that line's coming up.
Yes.
So on the 19th of October is the end of your securing your dot ETH into in the NNS.
Oh my gosh. And for everyone who doesn't know maybe what NNS is here, can you give us like a quick explainer?
It's an opportunity to have noggles as your extension on your username. I don't know the technical aspects of it, but they are running a number of contests for anyone that has secured their dot noggles or their NNS name. And there's a great number of the extensions that have stuff on the line there. So in the Discord for NNS, you're able to register through pre-mint, and Food Nouns has put up, I think, 5 nouns, and NARS has put up some NARS, and
Yep.
there's I think probably about 5 or 6 communities that have some contest items on the line for the pre-mint with registration. So I just thought I'd share that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I did pin that to the top. I love it. A great example is actually the name that I have right now on Twitter, Contestoshi.noggles. So I don't know, Symbiotech, if you're one of those people that's been like grabbing a bunch of them and like waiting for this day. Are you like a collector of NNSs, do you think? Because I know I
Not
certainly have a block
whatsoever.
here that is.
I had to scrimp and save to get my own, so I've still got to get my Nounish future extensions ones. I don't expect anyone's going to snake them from me, Ben. And
I don't snake people in the system already. No way.
and
All you have to
then
do is like warn them ahead of time.
right, yeah. So there's that, and they did change, and I don't know when that occurred, but when I did register mine, they've gone from an annual or buying by the year to an eternal. So I think it's 0.77 maybe.
Wow.
You get it for life. So
yeah, exactly. That I was
it's
gonna
worth it.
say this is in no way like an NNS ad, but it's gonna sound like it. But it solves that problem of like having to go back one, sometimes two, sometimes I'll slap on like the 3-year one if I don't even want to deal with it. But it's like, is that worse for me? Like, am I going to remember what's going on 3 years from now? It's like my brain needs to like pay for this thing once, have it for a lifetime, and it feels like a pretty fair price, to be honest.
Yeah,
For that.
I've jacked up a lot of my ENSs to like I was doing 11 years for a while, and then I did one for like I don't know 70 or something, and then the rest of them I started doing for 1, 2, and 3, and now I've got anxiety thinking like in the next few years I've got to like figure out when to renew these things. I was like pushing them so far out for a while. Now
No,
it's
I
like
know. And you have to
yeah,
remember to go in kind of because it's not like
yeah,
it's going
exactly.
to email you or
Yeah.
something.
I got to like hit up the actual ENS collectors because I'm just like an enthusiast, I guess. You know, the collectors got like full spreadsheets and like what each one's worth and all that. I don't do any of that. I just collect
Oh,
cool
God.
names and just keep them on the shelf kind of thing.
I
Well,
think for ENS there was a point where you could only register them out so far, and then when Tiffany's did that drop with Punks, I went and looked at theirs, and it was registered to 2040 or something. So I don't know when they extended that for ENS, but for sure it's not a cheap endeavor to be involved in as
mhm.
No, that's
agents.
right. Especially if it's a short name because it gets more expensive the shorter it gets.
And yeah, I have seen the ones that have extended all the way out to like 2030. So pretty interesting. I know that you never know like which trend is going to come too. Because like Ben, weren't you the one that discovered like right when the emojis could be ENS names?
Well, I
You
don't
can like
know.
emoji
I
and
was
number.
probably like pretty early, but not definitely not one of the first or anything. I've got a friend from like from before crypto actually who's a wild ENS collector. He's like in the top 200 of ENS holders or something, which is insane. He's got so many. But yeah, he was registering emoji ones, and I started looking for some cool emoji NNSs as well, and all available, but that you got to have like a fair bit of ETH. Like they're almost 1 ETH for 2 emojis. It's like zero point 0.9 or something if you want a 2 emoji
Yeah,
NNS. So you got to
nice.
pick wisely.
This is so freaking cool too, because I was a part of Prop House Round One, and NNS Protocol was in Prop House Round One, and I don't even think it passed. No, it didn't pass. It did not pass the first round. Um, it was going through and had to be reiterated. So was Food Nouns. They were there. Hey, I see you down there. Um, it was just so. It has been really special to sort of see projects that haven't given up and then just like stayed in the game and reiterated, whatever that means to that person and stuff too. So I just think it's really cool. Hats off to NNS. I did, Sarks, find that International Nouns post. So I also pinned that to the top. So
Thank
maybe there's going
you.
to be a special prize later for people that retweet that post from International Nouns and people who retweet the post for the NNS. I just think it's important to know. It's a big event in the NFT world and especially in the Nouns ecosystem. No Dynamo, I see you up here as well. Do you have a project you would like to share with us? If you can speak or if you're in a place
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you can
yeah.
chat.
Hey,
Well,
I have
hey.
in the food nouns in the prep kitchen, we're working on a cookbook for college students to have more inexpensive meals. It came out of the idea of helping Prof and those guys down in Florida after the hurricane, and we learned that there was a food pantry down there. And then as we explored that whole idea, we decided that it was a bit, feeding college kids in a nutritious way on a budget would be a really great food nounish thing to start. And then
Definitely.
that's really exciting. And it will be the first prop through our prep kitchen, which is our version of small grants. So that's really exciting and happening right now. So
I love it because as much as it's important for us to continue to create new protocols, you know, on chain and online too, like these IRL activations and showing like what people can do with these funds in that way is so huge. And to see it transfer over from Ethereum into this public good and, you know, filling the food pantries at the universities and now also trying to provide recipes so that people know what the heck to do right with the food that's sort of given to them. Like, it's just cool all around and so needed in this ecosystem and stuff too, and very refreshing to hear. Are there other projects that you like kind of personally think that you guys would be ready and willing to fund that are along the same lines?
Well, the Prep Kitchen is open to ideas, and we really want to start working with communities. And then we just voted in Prop House, our Prop House, to what to fund, and with our first round of funding, because our Prop House got funded by Prop House, the bigger DAO, and what is winning is education and entertainment. So anybody who have any ideas for that, that's coming up and will probably launch within the next week or so. I think that we're just really open to doing, fun educational stuff that helps people, learn about food and the, whether it's, how to cook something or, food rescue or, so we have the first one in, and then we have, these 2 microfunding platforms. So
Nice.
Personally, yeah, I have some ideas, but, being on the voting panel, not putting my own ideas in there right now. So,
Well, that's really cool. I mean, I encourage people to join the Food Nouns Discord. Go talk in the Prep Kitchen channels if you have any ideas, or even hit them up on Twitter and stuff too. Everyone is very receptive and wants to do really cool things. So thank you 3 for coming up here and sharing. I would love to give 0.1 ETH to each of you guys. I'm so sorry. 0.1 ETH was my total, and I was only going to do 2 people, but the 3 seems super special. 0.05 ETH to the 3 of you. Just remember, on Contestoshi, you have to DM Contestoshi to say, hi, it was me. Remember, I won this. And you have to
I was the one who submitted
very clearly explain to me what you won. I will remember, but that's how I do it. I go through my DMs and figure it out at the end. But thank you guys for sharing. There could be a special prize for someone who retweets the 3 tweets up top, from the food drive and pantry that was restocked, to the NNS, to Internationals in the Brazil heads. I also have one more new tweet I'm going to give you guys a chance to do. This is going to be like a quick flash round one. Where is this little guy? You do these scheduled tweets, and then, they just, oh, here we go. All right, everybody. I'm going to play a little song here to give you some time, but you have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to do this contest. Name this noun. This is the noun that you may have seen for Ugly DAO recently. What's its name? I'm going to tell you what I would name it, and you can't use that name, but be creative. Mine is Barack's Obamasaurus.
That was legitimately the name I had.
That was not the name that you had.
Yes, it was. And
Barack's Obamasaurus?
I think you stole it from me.
Well, you can think of another one. Y'all have 3 minutes. 3 minutes and the song ends. You're done. Type the name on that tweet. What would you name that ugly little noun? Is this like a scary game show sound? Does anyone know where this is from? I want creative names. Something to do with the box? Something to do with the dinosaur? Maybe the color of his glasses? What's this guy's name? He's so cute. I mean, he's ugly. He's ugly. He's not cute. We got some names coming in. Dino Box. Fly high, you're so fast with that one. Party board features T-Rex. Oh my gosh. Surprise! Again, the host of the TNS account gets to judge this. You can enter as many times as you want. You got 2 names, you got 3 names. If you have 4 names, throw them down. I want them all. I want every name for this ugly noun. Foxy Dust. They're coming in. Caracol, I see coming in. You probably got like 30 seconds. Dino Dog, Symbiotech, it's a box. It's not a dog. Get him in. You got 20 seconds. All right, I see them coming in still. Bullish box, that's a good one. I hate to drop this on you, Ben, and I hope you're in a place that you could speak because I dubbed you or whoever was going to be hosting the 9 o'clock as the person judging this contest. So do you think you could do that right now?
I can. Hang on a second.
Oh, I've got a hand up if Ben's going to be judging it.
I thought that you'd be the perfect person to make a fun name for this ugly noun, the box and the dinosaur, Barack's Obamasaurus. I hope you guys have some good ones here.
Yeah, I'm just having a look through. I'll just refresh again, see if we can see them all. Make sure I've got all of them here.
Yeah, this is great. You guys always come in at like the last 5 seconds. I love it.
I mean,
Should we read some out loud?
Yeah, there's a few good ones in here. I think the best ones so far, 2 are from Symbiotech. So I think we've got a winner, but we got like corrugated, as in like corrugated, cardboard featuring T-Rex.
Yes, that is hilarious.
Used to be a tree. That's a pretty good one. Octobox, Dino Dog.
That's when he thought it was a dog, I believe.
Metalocalypse. Furious George. Foxy Dust. The Weirdo Box. Well, I think corrugated wins it, to be honest, because it's a name and it spells out what a box would likely have as its insides.
Symbiotech just sharing and getting prizes and coming up here and doing names for nouns and getting prizes. This is amazing. You do have to send me a separate DM so I can remember. Give me do this, Symbiotech.
Will do.
Awesome. Okay, I love that. I thought that judging was going to take you a lot longer. I thought there was going to be some crazy names. What are some other ones? I mean, there's got to be.
I think I read all of them.
Yes, Boxilla. I mean, even now, like, and this is kind of, it's funny that you're here, Honk. This is like an ode to the naming games that you've definitely started within the NounsDAO Discord. So if you guys aren't in the NounsDAO Discord, definitely go there. You got to go to the Nouns on the Ground channel. That's channel 110 Nouns OTG, and you got to name Honk. This is just your training.
I actually think that could be a good contest for Contestoshi. We could source some even more names for Honk here.
I really want you guys to play a song. I would love for Contestoshi to play a song and see who can get it the fastest. Who can tell you what song you're playing.
Ooh, I like that. That is a really good segment.
Because I would always win. I can name, if I know a song, I can name it within 3 to 4 seconds.
Oh, you're one of those people where it's like you literally like 3 seconds it's there. You've barely heard like the thing hit the drum and you're like, you know what song it is.
Yes.
Oh my God. Well,
I had a session with Honk, a private session one day. He rang me at, I think it was like 4 a.m. one night, and I decided to answer, and we played this game. It's quite hard. He's very good at song selections.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to pick the songs this week, and we are so doing that next Contestoshi. I love that. I do keep these at 30 minutes. I think it's fun. I think people can pop in on a Saturday night for 30 minutes, right? It's not too crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's lunchtime for me. Easy.
Yes, I know. This is when Noun O'Clock is like at 8:30, sort of between 7 and 8 p.m. our time, and like lunchtime your time is when I think it's the best. So much fun.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so I really like that. I'm gonna add that to my list. I'm gonna do fun. What would we even call that? Just like, are you a genius segment? Are you a musical genius? Let's find out within 3 seconds.
On TV, they call it Name That Tune.
Oh, nice.
That's the name of the show, but we might have some copyright issues, but
yeah, same
that,
as we named the box noun Metalocalypse.
I think Twitter is more consistent at rugging us on our spaces than the copyright pull downs.
You can call it Noun That Tune, but how do you determine who's the fastest is the question.
Yeah,
really easy. You have a buzzer.
But like everyone would have to have a buzzer, but that could be coordinated beforehand with like the soundboard.
Well, yeah, there's the soundboard in Twitter now, so we can like hit these little buttons.
Ooh, I didn't have one on mine. I have one on Contestoshi. Oh! I did not have one on my Obtoshi account. That is so amazing.
Really? You just hit the little, there's a thing, a button.
Oh my god, I know I don't have these powers on that other account, which is crazy.
That's okay.
Okay,
yeah, the little bomb, that's a good one.
Downboard Toshi.
Contestoshi, what are the little tattoos you have below your eyes? Is it like Birdman?
Those are little dancing hot dogs. They're just smiling.
Nom, nom, nom. Now what a two little dancing hot dogs doing on your face, huh? How'd they ever get there?
They're just hanging out.
What's on them?
Ketchup and mustard, and his little arms are out, and his little bun legs are there, and it's so funny because like this is a photo from like before food nouns and even nouns.
Wow.
And it kind of looks cute. It matches both. I love it. Guess what, y'all? I don't know if you heard at the beginning of the space, but it's definitely fall, and you know what that means. The last contest,
pumpkin spice.
yes. Yeah, let's just be those bitches tonight, guys. Let's just be these ladies, just PSLs all around. I actually really want you guys to take this seriously, okay? This is going to be a week-long contest. The next time we get back in touch with each other for Contestoshi, which is next Saturday at 8 p.m. I'll choose a winner there because I really want to like post what you guys do, but I want to know what a pumpkin spice noun looks like. You can do any art form, any medium. You can do it exactly like a noun. You could do it. It's a noun doing something. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. I just got to know. And I did purposely leave out latte because I think there's some type of copyright situation there. So it's the pumpkin spice latte specifically noun. I would love to say, I don't know if you guys are already thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. Like, what does he have the little whipped cream like coming out of his head?
I think about
a very pale noun right there.
It's a very
I think about pumpkin spice all year. It's something they don't do over here at all. It's like one of the biggest things I miss from over there.
You have zero pumpkin spice?
There's if you go to like a really niche little cafe or something, you might get a pumpkin spice latte, but you can't just like go to Walmart and select from 40 different pumpkin spice versions of anything. And you can't it's not in every store on every street, not at all.
Well, the funniest thing is I don't even know if I've ever had one. I'm a terrible, terrible.
Really? Oh my God, they're amazing.
Person, apparently.
I went to get an oil change and at the Mercedes dealer, and they asked me if I wanted a pumpkin spice oil change, but the guy was just fucking with me, and so I was like, "What?" Because it's so common that people say this, and I thought that they would do something.
Oh my God!
It was just he was like, "No, I'm joking." So,
I so would have embarrassed myself and gone along with it. Like, obviously, I want that. Thank you. Don't ever ask me that kind of question again. I would have just gone all the way with the pumpkin spice
I
latte.
know. I wish you
Oil
were with
change.
me. I was dumbfounded, and it was embarrassing. But
Well,
yeah,
for anyone
An
who
oil
doesn't know
change
what
with an air freshener.
right. Well, that's what I thought, that they were going to make my car smell weird, and I was like thinking about it, and he was like, "No, I'm just kidding." And then I'm like, "Oh, sorry." Anyway, that was my day.
I love that. I can't believe I have to probably explain this, but for anyone who doesn't know what a pumpkin spice latte is, or PSL, this is from Starbucks or Starbies, and it is a special drink that only comes around during the fall season. Today was very fall focused. I'm probably going to keep the next one pretty fall Halloween focused. It's just too fun. I got to keep up, the fall tradition, but I had to start with the PSLs. So I hope you learned a couple new
I
words
think they're an
today.
abomination because I hate flavored coffee. I think they're the work of the devil, but
Well,
I
maybe your
hate
art
that.
piece can, portray that. That would be
All right, I
hilarious.
will.
I'm thinking, yeah, a demonic pumpkin spice latte, noun head. I look forward to seeing what everybody else does. I do have a retweet winner here. I do have a snare drum roll too. Let's go.
Go.
Andre Kearney, I think my account just really likes you. I feel like you won the last thing. I definitely gave you that little food noun that you're rocking there as your PFP. Hey, Andre, I'm just gonna bring you up here just to say hi. We're nearly done with the space here, guys. Look at that little jelly toast. Just look at him go. Where is he gonna walk to? Where's that little guy off to? Congratulations, 0.069 ETH to you just for retweeting the room. That's a contest we do every single day on the Noun Square, and we've been kind of doing them also with the soapboxes. It's super fun and gets as many people in here that we can at all these different times of the day. So thank you, Andre. If you can't come up here to speak, just remember you're going to have to DM me that you just won that contest. I will be going through my DMs tonight, and we'll be reaching out to all of you guys too. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. What do you guys have plans? Like any wild and crazy things you're going to do this evening?
I'm debugging. It'll be awesome.
Ooh, crazy. Spicy spice.
I'm gonna play some Nomo.
Ooh, oh my gosh. I love that you said that. Noma was so much fun. Ben definitely dropped the alpha today on the Noun Square. Noma nouns, I can't wait for it to like really drop. And I think it was really cool to do the experiment today with everybody playing. It was out of control.
Yeah, well, it pointed out how chaotic it was, and that like my original idea was the right one. We've iterated on it and made it too chaotic, and with everyone playing, it was very obvious that it was too chaotic. So we have to scale it back a little bit.
Yeah, even
But
if just like if they switched 50% less or something, I think it
well,
could.
no, we'll keep as many. We just won't have the shuffling. Like it should just shuffle between rounds, right? So like when you see them all, you can see, okay, they're the ones I like, and you can click on them and mash them for the 15 seconds, and then when each round ends, it'll shuffle back into the highest voted order. So then you can sort of see which ones are most popular every round. But yeah, I mean, the shuffling was kind of fun. But if you're playing with 3 or 4 people, it's cool because you can kind of verse and it's not everywhere. But when like that test this morning or yesterday, whenever it was, that was insane. You couldn't see anything happening. And it's frustrating. Like went beyond chaos fun to chaos frustrating, I think.
And the music is like just making it even more chaotic. I love it.
Exactly. And then you get honked with the horn.
I kind of liked it.
The sound's not going to. Well, I mean, the sound's actually going to get a bit more crazy. But yeah, there's a lot more to do. There's some like a little modal window situation. This one's going to have some protection from bots as well. So if anyone's clicking a little too fast, it'll warn them. It'll be like, ease up, turbo. That's beyond human speed.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they do it again or continue doing it, then it'll just block them. Won't let them play.
That is so fun. I can't wait till it's live and we're playing, and then you can actually like mint that noun.
It's gonna be exactly. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. I love that your guys' wild and crazy nights is probably about as wild and crazy as mine. I'm just gonna go hang out and probably watch one of the episodes of season 5 of Game of Thrones. I've been
Woo!
making my way through them again, and it's been crazy because winter is coming. It's fall. Pumpkin spice life. Thank you guys for coming. I'm gonna keep the tattoo one open. I want more tattoos.
Yeah, Game of Thrones has a nice tie-in Contestoshi.
Crisp and chilly outside. There's no need to.
Wait, what'd you say, Zarks?
Oh, Game of Thrones would have a nice Contestoshi tie-in because it's Game of.
Ooh, that's a good one too. Okay, we're gonna name that tune next. I had to like pause this crazy song. It's a pumpkin spice latte rap. I don't know.
Okay, sorry, I
but I
interrupted.
couldn't hear you. But that is really, really good. Okay, so name that tune. Some type of Game of Thrones Toshi tie-in. I'm thinking about more ideas, guys.
Do
Ooh,
it.
it's great to see what your guys' nouns are.
All these people know
Do it
It's a
live.
point.
Yeah, I tip $2, not trying to be stealthy. Watch me get 1,000
I think it's
likes
like a
on this
0.25 prize I put. Oh my god.
You say what? For me?
I do contest Toshi every 2 weeks, so I can't wait. 2-week contest. Let's go, guys. This song.
Show some basic pride. Put your lattes up into the sky. Throw up your latte cups into the sky. Pumpkin spice latte, I don't want no yerba mate. I'ma be a little naughty. I'ma ask for extra hot. 180 degrees. My taste had changed with the leaves. My tummy cannot handle dairy.
Thank
Give
you,
me almond milk,
guys.
please. I'll wear my eyes out all day so that warm feeling will stay.
Thank you, guys.
Contestoshi.
And my babe.
Thank you, babe.
Pumpkin spice is my ride or die. If you're feeling low, get on this pumpkin high.
She really likes pumpkin spice.
It's an important part of living for some people.
Bye, guys.